Like,
Yeah, but you could have reported him for the. You can't
that's
call
true.
sick and then show up in the cafeteria. What the fuck?
I don't think it was like half an hour. I think it was like after our class, but that's still very bad. Like, it's like, what the hell? It's like telling us last minute he can't make it and then showing up to campus later in the day. And it was that he said he was sick, so it's like he clearly wasn't sick. Damn, I got
That's the
immediately
problem, right?
robbed.
Because like if you're sick, you still get paid. Because it would
Yeah.
be fair if you were actually sick. But if you're just fucking. Like, I don't know how well they enforce it there, but like, for example, when my mom called in sick, sometimes they would send doctors to her to the resident house to check her up.
Well then, Jesus.
Oh, she did work for the government, so
Yeah.
they probably didn't want just people getting a government job, which are generally easy to generally hard to get fired from.
I doubt anything would really happen, and it would probably just make me the not public enemy number one. Because, for example, there was a lecturer who worked there for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years or something. And like she did eventually lose her job. But it took those like 5 years of non-stop complaining by every class that had her that she can't do her job that they finally let her go. Because I had her for a full year in an Illustrator module. Guess what she taught us in that full year of the module?
Man.
How to trace images with the fucking pen tool.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, so it's like it took like 4 or 5 years of non-stop complaining to get her like fired. And we don't even know if she was necessarily fired or if she just found somewhere else to work. Because it seems like no matter what, they refuse to fire anybody. Like, we had that, like, crazy American guy that, like, would do all this, like, crazy shit, basically, and, like, they'd never fire him.
But how big is, like, the name of this college? Is it, like, one of the illustrious ones, or is it just whatever people go when they have no money?
Well, like, to be fair, it's like, I don't know if it still is or if they have a proper campus now, but it was a prefab, and... Like, when I say 4 or 5 years that, like, the lecturer worked there, it's because that's as long as the campus has been there, and it's, like, been a prefab.
The next step of complaints is to go to the press. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit too late for that now, though.
I mean, it is. I don't know, to be honest, I had nothing to lose in university, which is why I just quit. And probably if I was desperate for it, I would not complain. Nice things.
I think college was good for a lot of what I learned, but yeah, a lot of it just kind of seemed like pointless in the end. Because it's like, a big reason you go to college is that you kind of make contacts and connections theoretically through doing the course that could help you get employment, and then I've gotten like no contacts or like no connections.
I really actually... Oh no, man.
Well, it's even a case of like, let's say you know somebody in college and you're good friends, and then they get a job, then they might be able to recommend you or like help you get your foot in the door if they get their foot in the door. But like, I think nobody in my course but like 1 or 2 people managed to get jobs in the industry. But then it's like I don't talk to anybody from my old college class anyway. Like sometimes one person, but like they're really busy with their like with a job they have at like a hotel, so it's like they're super busy because they're working a lot, but then like it's not even in the field we studied for 4 years. So it's like, I don't know.
Damn. I was wondering too early.
I accidentally gave somebody the boost. Oh. Ow. So I will say, on a more positive note, it did feel good to actually do an art stream.
Oh, I'm glad. You can do it more, though.
Yeah, it's the issue of I need to have a plan of what I'm actually going to work on before I stream, and then the issue is I usually do stuff on a whim, so it's like having the project idea of like I'm going to work on a transition for my stream, and I want to have a little chibi like pop up on the screen during it. Like that was enough that it's like, okay, I know what I'm making on stream, so I can just sit down and do it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a dev stream tomorrow, and I know exactly what I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I usually don't want to do dev streams because all the stuff I'm currently working on is always in like some awkward state where I don't want to publicly work on them.
Yeah.
But for this one, I figured, no, I'm just gonna make a little nice project from scratch.
Fair. Because what was it? It's like, part of me kind of wants to get back into working on storyboarding, and then I'm like, I could stream that, but then the issue is like, I usually kind of like storyboard to music, but then it's like always like copyrighted music, which makes it a bit of an issue.
That kind of helps me with me having the generate musical tastes, because all the music that I like usually doesn't get copyright. Like they do have a copyright, but it doesn't get straight back on this.
Well, I know I could do it for like something like, let's say, Good Kid Songs or like Red Vox, but then it's like, you know, if I want a very specific vibe, it's usually like, you know.
My biggest problem is a lot of like comfy games that I play are played by like podcasts, and music is the thing, but I don't want to fucking hear podcasts while streaming.
Yeah. Did I get any word back from that job?
The psychic vampires or vampire that psychic? They're psychic type vampires. They're basically Pokemons.
I applied for a job like a few days ago, and I'm still desperately hoping I get a response because it seems way too good to be true. But I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get it, but I can dream.
Okay, finished anyway.
I applied for like a job as like a pixel artist a little bit ago, and I'm just like, please get. Pardon?
Oh, hopefully you get it.
I think the problem is my portfolio is not properly set up to demonstrate my pixel art, but it's probably enough. But yeah.
On like pixel art, man.
Wow.
Wow, fuck, yes.
Damn.
Poor handful.
Cast out for blood. Ow, ow.
You should show hey, the fucking cat racers for SRB2K. Didn't you have those?
What? Oh god. Have what?
The cat racer you made for SRB2K.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I could technically use that because I didn't draw the cart. I just drew the character in the cart.
Opinion.
Well, like the thing is, it's like I showed like I think enough to demonstrate my ability. It's just a case of like I don't know, just being like, I wish I had more because it's been a while since I did pixel art. You know, I'd like want more recent stuff ideally.
Yeah, if someone only made Ring Racer race card races, right? You know?
Yeah. If only.
Although you technically still like the victory sign. Those you don't need the sign around it.
True. Well, it's like it's very game dev thing, so it's like, you know, they need to know I'd be able to animate all that. But yeah, it's like I'd say it's like fine. It's just the like nerves of like the inevitable. I'm probably not gonna even get a response and not even know if they even saw my application. The hellscape we live in. Oh,
Damn it! I wanted to banana you, but the fucking Orbina that's been following me for a full lap got to it first.
to be fair, a major reason I might even get like viewed as an option is like it's in America, it's like a remote position, but like I feel like they'd prioritize anybody that would be in the US.
Oh, probably.
Just because time zones, yeah.
Well, time zones, there's visa reasons. Like, it's probably an easier contract to draft and whatnot.
Yeah. But damn, the pay seemed insanely good. Though at the same time, I don't know how many hours I'd be working. It's just, they just said it was like $35 an hour or something, which seemed insane.
Is that before taxes? I don't know, taxation is in Ireland. Probably really low.
I don't actually know.
Hope you get employed.
Thank
me
you.
too.
Hopefully. I applied for like a bunch. I managed to apply for a lot more this month, but like I've so far gotten 0 responses from anything still. The amount of like office admin jobs I applied for, and it's like been nothing since. To be fair, I think it's like the irony of like I think my college course is like making me less like desirable for like these like low paying positions, because like people look at like my bachelor's of science degree being like there's no way he's gonna stay on this job. As soon as he gets a job he actually wants, he's gonna leave.
Okay.
So I feel like they like would like avoid me like the plague if they have the option.
Damn it.
Because like when I did get that job interview, like where I used to work as like at a summer position, where they were looking for someone full time, it's like they constantly asked me questions about my like my college course, because they were like, "Yeah, so you studied animation for 4 years." Like, do you see yourself going into that field at the first opportunity? And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think that's even going to happen at this stage, honestly. And then it's just like, yeah, but if you did, would you just leave? And I'm just like, please, I just want a job. Like that being my only interview I've like had in like the last 2 years kind of like makes me paranoid that's the reason it's been especially hard. It's like, you're very qualified in a different field, so we're just not gonna consider you. Go to hell.
That would suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have replied. I'm sorry, where are all these animation jobs you're talking about?
Well, yeah, but they don't know anything about animation, but like...
Yeah, well, like, you should tell them, like...
I told them there's like no jobs. There haven't been jobs for years. It's like the worst it's ever been. It's like it shows no sign of recovering at the moment. Like the only hope for recovering, I think, is if those animation strikes go well. But like, who even knows if that'll go well?
Well, assuming that will lead to more jobs and not companies just getting sick.
Yeah, well, it's a case of like it's just basically trying to like write better contracts for animators, because like, let's say you work on like a show for like 2 years and then they just cancel it before it even comes out because it's animation. Because it's like, we need to scrap some shows, scrap animation because it takes longer to make. And that's literally all the sole reason.
Anything real, just start stealing things. I don't know, maybe your US buckaroos are not real. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, the smartest thing to do would be just to cave and do fan art and get over my like disdain for doing it. Well, like I enjoy doing fan art, but if it's like of friends and if I'm in the mood, but like if it's like a fictional like characters or something, I just can't be bothered. But then it's like that's the only way I'm gonna get traction, and with traction I might be able to get commissions, and with enough commissions I might technically have a self-employed job. I don't know.
Are you slowly realizing that working for yourself is still job? Like it's still work?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah. Play a bit later? I mean, yeah, hopefully we're still going on for like a couple hours. So, see you then.
Oh. Yeah, we should still be going for another like 2 hours. Like, so yeah.
Hopefully my stream doesn't go to shit again.
Hopefully.
Man, by the way, I've started taking like written notes for like exercising. And my hands are not used to having to write a lot anymore. They get... it hurts real bad to use a pen on paper.
That's been me my entire life. Part of the reason I was just given a laptop.
And... yeah, but I do know the value that if you write something down physically, you remember it more. So I'm trying to stick to it.
Well, actually, it never actually worked like that for me because, like, in maths class, I tried to keep up on the notes, but then I'd be too, like, busy trying to keep up. I don't actually take in any information. I'm just, like, copy-pasting, like,
oh, no,
like,
you have to be
through
like
writing.
It cannot be in, like, a frantic environment.
Yeah, but it's a case of, like, it just takes too long, and it's kind of painful, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just very bad at writing.
Oh, my writing, my teachers made fun of my handwriting. For fucking Evan, I never stopped.
Like, my handwriting wasn't bad. It's, like, actually quite legible. It's just a case of, like...
no, my handwriting is impossible to read, even to myself.
Well...
I got the doctor's curse.
I find it so funny that doctors are taught how to write like that, and then... the people that read like prescriptions have to learn how to read doctors' handwriting.
I love when one of my friends who's like a literature major was like, "Oh yeah, you doctors have the mandatory class in cacography." I don't know if that term works in English actually. Cacographia.
Doctors are taught to write that way. Why? So it's like extremely difficult to forge a signature.
Is it? Is that why?
Yeah. That's why people that have to read prescriptions have to learn how to read it, so that way it's to minimize the risk of like somebody just forging like a signature to get drugs.
Because at least in Italy, all those things are all prescriptions are digital. Dope.
Like, bro, stop flexing your cursive. Let me read your stuff. Well, like they only do it with their signatures, don't they?
Yeah,
or I guess maybe it's like
it works. Let's go Greeks in English. Ha. So kako is a Greek prefix for bad, and graphy means like writing. So cacography is like bad writing.
Fair enough.
I didn't know English had this Greek fucking influences. I know it works in Italian. Cartography. No, caco. C-A-C-O. Learn your fucking Greek, which I do not know.
I'd rather not. Don't they have those 6-day work weeks?
Oh my god, the Greeks are not okay.
If I remember right, it was explained to me that like it's because their population is so low that they have to have 6-day work weeks to keep up with their like declining population to get everything like to keep running.
So that's gonna be everyone's future.
Apparently, like,
Can't wait. I thought Greek's biggest problem was corruption, not the underpopulation.
it could be both, or it could just be like corruption. But then, like, the corruption is why they're trying to like force people to do 6-day weeks to keep up with like, because like that seems like something like it's like to keep up with like demands for like exporting or something, as opposed to like keeping up demands for your own country. Though, like, I haven't like researched the topic myself, so it's just. I think it was like I just heard on the news that they have like the 6-day work week, and then a coworker just told me it's because of their like the population issues. So, you know, grain of salt and all that. Oh.
Am I dead again?
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
I'm a one-man walking cheeseburger apocalypse. I just like fucking annihilated like 5 different people. Most of which was completely accidental, apart from the last one I shot a rocket into them. That was fully intentional, speaking of.
oh no 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 no!
Oh no, I hit it too! Oh. Oh, someone hit me into it again. Oh god. I thought I had it. I thought I literally had the perfect setup to win, and then it's just like I got knocked back down to 8th. Oh. I got hit by the fucking mine. No, I missed now.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I even recover. Nope.
Oh, I ran out of boost. No. Well, I didn't get last. We'll take that. We'll take second last. That race was absolute anarchy.
One second. Okay.
If I remember right, I'm Karen. You've not apologized to the streamer.
So what cat? They were talking about Kyle one day.
No, they were talking about me, because I'm Carol.
Oh.
The cat's Carol. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Yeah. I appreciate Cass informing everyone that they should not be apologizing to the streamer. That's very thoughtful.
Yeah. I'm here to have content made. So I are required to be bullied, apparently. Oh, I did not know you could go up here. Where I go? Oh, goodbye.
Let me see how I can say thanks to Cass. Yeah, I don't think that hit. Shit.
Oh, that's not good. I missed the bounce pad. Oh. Well, there's my lead gone.
I'm in the water now.
Ooh. I did find an IT course that I would consider doing, but then
For IT?
I think at the same time, yeah. Well, because like there's like all those office admin jobs and stuff. But then at the same time, I think some of my other like computer science friends, they were like being like, yeah, it's not a good idea. I think it was because it's so oversaturated that there's too many people looking for the jobs, even though there's a lot of jobs. So it's like very unlikely I'd like get in the door there due to that reason.
What kind of IT is that? Anyway.
Just like basic office admin like stuff, I guess.
Do you even need that, or do you just want it for the certification?
It's partly because like I have like those monthly meetings, and basically it's like, okay, what steps are you taking? Like apply to like different courses or something, because like obviously you're not getting anything in animation, so like you should have another qualification basically. And then I was like forced to pick one on the spot. I'm like, I guess IT might be a good option, and then like
figure out everything that's on those IT courses. They're the kind of courses that I'm thinking about. They're literally made for like 60 years old who are incapable of figuring out how to click an option on the computer.
Yeah, well, like the thing about the course is that it's like one where it's like you're just given a bunch of objectives and you just do it on your own time by yourself, and then once you complete everything, you just get the qualification.
Oh, okay.
The only thing though is it says that it's only for people who are employed are allowed to apply.
Oh, that's kind of useless.
Now, and then it's the issue of I technically am employed because I'm working that job, but at the same time, I'm being told that it's still considered being unemployed. So it's like I'm both employed and unemployed, but then they don't explain it properly to like, can I apply to this college course because I'm doing this job? Or can I not apply to it because I'm being paid by the government, which makes me unemployed? Like, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Man, if you want if you must do a course for IT, why don't you just directly go for programming? At that point.
I mean, I just don't like programming.
That's fair. I mean, would you prefer managing spreadsheets?
And also, it's like all of my other friends went into programming, and they're all telling me that like there are like no jobs for entry level.
Oh.
Like,
I mean,
even my friends that have been in the industry for 2 to 3 years are struggling to get work. The only one of them has gotten a job, and that was like at Amazon, so they don't like have to get another job basically. Well, they wanted another job, but the issue is there's no other job, so they're just staying at Amazon.
Oh.
And now they're like writing a contract, so they're going to continue working with them for 3 years, and they're going to give them the money to like move and have a house. So they're like definitely sticking with that for like the 3 years. So it's like, and even then I think like, yeah, it's like
I don't deal with having trouble with a job, but I don't get it because she's way more qualified than me.
It could just be region. Like,
well,
I don't know.
I know that if he relocated, he could land a job, but he doesn't want to relocate.
Yeah.
Maybe I just got lucky with my aunt. Damn, I'm an idiot.
Maybe. Cause like, yeah, it's like everyone, like, I'm just being told by so many people it's a terrible idea, and then like a lot of people I know are starting to lose their jobs now, so it's like I'm knowing more and more unemployed people. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep applying to jobs and hope my luck changes, but it does feel like, I don't know. It's like doing anything feels like a risk because it feels like everything's like all over the place. That like, if I do this, by the
weird time to be in with AI and whatnot.
Like, it almost feels like self-employed is the way to go, but then it's like, I just suck at marketing myself and actually putting in the grind to, like, just go through the slog of, like, selling myself out, basically.
I mean, for me personally, I think I'm pretty safe because even where I work now, I see the general level, I'm like, okay. Don't think I'll ever be out of a job.
Yeah.
And I see that the more people are like reliant on ChatGPT, the worse it is.
Yeah.
So
I feel like AI just feels more and more like a fad. Like, everyone's saying it's going to get better, but then, like, is it really going to get as good as people think it is?
It's hard to say. I don't think with the current attitude it's gonna get better. I feel like the current approach is completely wrong. They're trying to get text model to do everything. And I think that will never work. But then you see like companies who actually understand the problem domain and understand that like they just need to not fucking try to sneak ChatGPT and actually do other stuff. Like, have you seen what Adobe has presented?
No.
So Adobe has presented an Illustrator, like a feature of a future version of Illustrator, where you can select a, like, say like you did like a little vector drawing of like a guy with a sword.
Yeah.
And you can rotate it in 360 degrees and it will generate the projection using vectors.
Oh shit.
So you start with like a bunch of shapes and you end up with a bunch of shapes. There is no loss. But you can just say, okay, I don't want this guy, like I draw this one in like in a profile view. Can you give me like a 3/4 shot? And it will just generate angles. This is like scary accurate. Now it is a demo. But like I feel like Adobe
so it's like probably super fake, but
is it? Cause like Adobe isn't new to little magic. Like I remember like back in, how was it, like more than 10 years ago when they introduced the content aware stuff. And honestly, content aware felt magic to me.
Fair.
The fact that you could just remove something from a photo or just like extend a feature.
I think my brain just went to Bungie when they were showing off Halo 2 for the first time, and then like in interviews after it came out, they were like, "That was all smoke and mirrors. We had nothing."
I mean, there's probably a lot of it, but I feel like it's already like the fact that it's not just a fucking text prompt asking you what you want, and like a delivered feature that probably has like a more vision-oriented model on top, like that. They understand how to do it right. And I hate that it's fucking Adobe that's doing it, because I hate Adobe.
Yeah.
But everyone else is like, no, we're just gonna make ChatGPT bigger and bigger until it does everything. And I feel like that's just a flawed approach.
Yeah. Especially with the fact that, like, the more information it takes in, the more kind of Ouroboroses itself. Like, it just starts taking its own knowledge.
Like, that's one issue, but I think that it's more rotten at the base. Because, like, OpenAI really thinks that they can use the same fucking technology of ChatGPT for literally everything. And that's just not how it's gonna be. Like, specializing is good. And also, I don't buy... A lot of companies like EA are pushing like this thing that you can just... That like entertainment will just be a text prompt of you saying what you want and an AI making it. And I'm like... So, think back to like your favorite movies, right?
Yeah.
Is that something you know you wanted?
Nope.
So that's my problem. Like... That's not how entertainment works. You don't know what you want. Getting surprised is the whole... It's what's fun about it.
It's like extra chunky peanut butter. Nobody wanted it. They released it and it ended up being extremely popular. Because Because who the fuck thinks to themselves, I want extra chunky peanut
If I have
butter?
to tell an AI what's the twist of the movie that I want to create, then it's no longer a fucking twist.
Yeah.
Even if I say that it has
What?
to have a twist, it's not a twist anymore.
Yeah. Like, it's a case of, like, it can never truly replicate, like, you know, the mind of, like, an artist or whatever, but, like, it can just kind of do a very basic approximation.
Yeah,
Like, I think it was
like...
explained to me, like, AI art, you can like, has a big tell, which is, like, it has high contrast because it's, like, made through, like, noise, so it's, like, an equal amount of light and dark always has to be present.
I just feel they don't get it. Like, all these people that are
Yeah.
trying to push the next generation of stuff, they don't understand the problem in the first place. They just know how to string a bunch of buzzwords around so they get money.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Same cast, same. But yeah, no, it's so dumb. It's basically like companies view it as a theoretical get infinite money glitch, and then it's like, no. It's like, we get infinite money if we can just make infinite TV shows. It's like, will you?
Damn.
I think like the biggest thing I've seen, or like biggest joke made about it, or like, you know, like the like, you know what's fucked up is like in like every like piece of sci-fi fiction, they talk about how like we created machines and AI to do all the tedious or like mundane work, so we can focus on our culture and like arts.
Yeah, and now this is the opposite.
And yeah, it's like we're trying to make like replace all of our culture and art with AI, so that way we can focus on manual labor. Why have hobbies when we can make a robot do it for you? Now get back in your office, slave. It's like,
I sniped that one. I did aim for that. I was hoping for them to like, yeah, right next to me.
Oh.
Oh, did I die?
I do find it funny with X right now. Like, I've left the platform basically after hearing that, like, from now on, like, all art will just be, like, immediately put into an AI. But basically on X, what's happening is a bunch of, like, blue verified, like, X users are going on about how Blue Sky's actually terrible for artists, because it's way easier to have all of your images stolen for AI.
Yeah, unlike X where
And it's like
the same.
Where it's like, yeah, well, like their reasoning was like, on X, to actually be able to get access to the images, you have to be signed, like you have to be signed in. And it's like, well, what if the person just makes a fucking account? Then they just can take all the images anyway.
Have you seen like the I didn't expect this, but the people coping over Musk Diablo addiction.
Wait, what?
So Elon
Musk
Musk
has a
has been
Diablo
madly
addiction?
addicted to Diablo.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
To the point where, you know, when he had like the Tesla conference, where he showed up the new robots, which were clearly people in suits pretending to be robots.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
yeah,
I think
of
I
course.
saw thumbnails for it, but I didn't end up like looking at it because I just don't care
So
about
someone
Tesla.
asked one of the robots, like, "Oh, so are you completely AI or are you still controlled?" And the robot just looked at him and went like, well, you see, I'm not currently completely dependent on AI, but we're getting better." Like, it was clearly a guy.
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
There's a reason Musk is getting sued by the Cards Against Humanity guys. That was the most wildest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So what happened is that up until 10 minutes before the conference, started, Elon Musk was streaming playing Diablo 4.
I did not know he streamed.
A very important conference that was gonna, you know, set Tesla's future, because Tesla's currently in all shit because they're just late as usual. And now it's apparently been spending way too long on it. And the people on X are all like, going like, no, clearly this is someone playing for him. I mean, if you're rich, of course you get someone to play the games for you. Which, by the way, what the fuck? How does that work?
I think you mean the opposite, where he's so rich, all he does is play Dota, or
right?
all he does is play Diablo.
I mean, that does appear to be what he's doing. But now
and then he has
say,
somebody else write his speeches,
well, okay,
and like he just regurgitates
Elon Musk has created this big persona of himself that is too busy to be actually playing, right? Because he's managing like 6 companies, he's doing so many things, and he hardly actually does anything. So having him constantly play Diablo all day would be kind of a problem. So they're just trying to make excuses for why that's actually not him and not someone pretending to be him and just playing on the official account.
Yeah. Oh my god. But like he's streaming it.
Oh, it's probably only streaming the
like,
gameplay.
Oh, okay.
No, like those people are in complete denial.
If that was the case, wouldn't the stream keep going during the press conference?
Right?
Like...
but yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like... God, the rabbit hole of the Card Against Humanity stuff, though, after, like, you, like, told me about it. Or, like, about the, like, voting thing.
I wonder what happened to that, by the way.
Yeah.
I told people like Kaz and Sentai to subscribe and they didn't do it. So I guess they don't like money.
Well, did they remember to vote like last time?
I think Sen said no? I don't remember. And tell me to do that? What? I don't know if you're still in time. If you're in time, you should try.
It's like the Cards Against Humanity are basically like, if you didn't vote in the last election, we will pay you like $100 to like vote.
No, it's up to $100. It's $100 if you're if you're if you vote the Republican. Well, if the data says that you're generally Republican.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No. It's $100 if you're in a swing state and you tend to vote blue, which is demo, right?
Yeah.
But if you didn't vote and you're still not in a swing state, they should still pay you something.
They're basically just trying to pay people to actually vote in the election, just to like try and ensure Trump doesn't get back in.
Well, technically, they also would pay you if you voted red. They would just pay you less. And it doesn't matter. Even if it's not a swing state, they will pay you. If you didn't vote last time, they will pay you more.
You just won't make
if you're in a
as
swing
much.
State.
Yeah. It was still funny that you thought Ash got hacked. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was the most hacked message I've ever read in my life.
But the URL
where it's like, hey, check this out, and you gave me a link that was like really weird.
The link was apologize.lol. Come on.
I mean, like, you could make a URL anything, and it's like,
okay, but even the
and it could go to anything.
Apologize.lol.
Like, I basically went to confirm it by going on the Cards Against Humanity website and then seeing, like, that it went to it or whatever, but I was like... listen, I'm on high guard from that shit, because I fell for it already.
Fair. Like, again, even at work, one guy was like, hey, I have to log into your work laptop to set up some software. I'm like, wait, how can I trust you?
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, shit.
Like, paranoia is good.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you don't let it... As long as it's not, like, almost, like, clinical to the point where it's actually becoming a problem. I think some healthy paranoia is always good.
Oh yeah, I agree. I definitely think I have too much paranoia, but I'm not like that bad.
I know people have
Also,
too much paranoia. You're nowhere near that.
Yeah, well, like to be fair, I think I'm like almost like it's like I'm too dumb to have that much paranoia. I'm like paranoid about things that like have happened to me before, so it's kind of more so like learning from my lesson. But then like with other aspects that I have not really like learned, I still am kind of a bit gullible about. Because what was it? It was like it happened at work where one of my coworkers came up to me because basically we were working away going through like donations and stuff. And basically the manager was telling me every now and again, because I was working the till, to like come in and help bring out some clothes. Okay. And then eventually the manager wasn't telling me to do that, but it was one of my coworkers. So I assumed it was like an agreement that they made with the manager, or it was like going off of the manager's like decision or something, like they told them to do it. And then the next day, it's like a different coworker came up being like, "Why did you let her boss you around?" It's like, "What do you mean?" And it's like, she wasn't meant to be telling you to bring out the clothes. And it's like, what? It's like, yeah, she was meant to be doing it. She just told you to do it to get out of it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just assumed because she was repeating what the manager had said previously, it was like meant to be that way, and not like she was just taking advantage to get out of like menial labor. So it's like, well, so you know, I'll be more mindful of that in the future.
Hello, Sig.
Cool. To be fair, I think part of that, though, is if someone told me to do something, even if they were trying to get out of work, I probably would still do it, just because if I'm, like, have nothing to do and I'm bored out of my mind, I'll take anything. So, like, you know.
That's fair.
I get that, youch, or, like, being suspicious of people. I mean, yeah, it's like, I think it's like, hey Andy, you gotta get some stock out of the bag. I mean, that's basically what it was. But yeah, I think like it's kind of good to have a bit of paranoia with people, because
speaking
like
of
it took
paranoia, I got some stuff from AliExpress today, and you know how they have to put like a description for the customs?
Yeah.
So this package has a description for custom ad, waiting for refunds. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I getting scammed or something that I have to ask for a refund even though this is a sealed package? It turns out it was CoffeeZilla merch, and the t-shirt says waiting for refund.
Oh.
I completely forgot I ordered that thing because it took like months to get delivered.
I mean, fair. I'm still I ordered like that Halo miniatures tabletop game months ago, and I'm like, just like 2.5 weeks. Oh.
Oh, Sig, I actually maybe I should have sent. I saw something really funny, and I don't know if I want to commit the money, but it would be funny. But the problem is, as usual, if I buy it in the States, it costs me way less. So there are MetaZoo boxes for sale as people try to liquidate their inventory of a dead game. So apparently someone is gonna make MetaZoo alive again. Some studio picked it up. They're gonna work on it, but I assume it's gonna be a completely new game. That would be really funny to just own a bunch of boxes of MetaZoo. But if I wanna buy them here in Europe, I have to pay 40 euro per box, which is quite a lot of money for a joke. But in the US, you pay 40 euros for 5 boxes. I'm like, oh. So...
Gonna try and get the boxes and send them to you, or...
Can I get someone to get boxes for me and then send them to me? You can keep one of the boxes. I don't need all
Never
five.
never fully trust coworkers. Never show them your full intention. I mean, fair.
You can set things up. Oh, let's go.
But about being like suspicious with people, it's kind of a case of like I've been burned many times in the past, so like I am like a person that's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea to be a bit suspicious of everybody's true intentions. Because I don't know, I still feel like I take the benefit of the doubt with a lot of people, but then like it's gone very poorly a lot of times. As I said, I had a falling out with somebody I was friends with for like 4 years because it took me those 4 years to realize everything like wrong with them. Basically, that was kind of upfront from the beginning. I just was kind of too blind to notice it by like not really having experienced like that kind of person before. Yeah. Oof. But I mean, at the same time, if it's nothing major, it's like, I don't know.
Let's go, Sig. We can buy some MetaZoo and I want a piece of fucking Magic the Gathering scam history.
Thank you, Minty.
It doesn't seem that funny. Listen!
Maybe I should set up a pat,
it's
like,
MetaZoo!
redeem.
I mean, worst case, we actually just fucking play with it. Like,
I think we already did
you don't
that,
understand
man.
because
Maybe this one.
all the fucking people like Rudy from Alpha Investment and all like the MTG Finance folks. So you have to know that MetaZoo was a game born to be like, so you know how many people try to recreate Magic, but different? MetaZoo was the people who speculate on the card value attempt to recreate Magic, but different. Which means that the rules work, but not really.
Oh
and the
God.
whole point of the game was to gaslight everyone into thinking it was the next big thing. So people would invest like house savings in it, hoping that it would go big.
Ash, please tell me you've noticed what just happened
No?
at the race start. Everybody got, what do you call it, faulted.
Oh.
Nobody managed to not fault because everyone slid down the ice hill into the starting line.
I should be, honestly.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so MetaZoo was supposed to be the big game. You were gonna stick it to Hasbro and their stupid money-grubbing schemes and actually make a game where cards are really valuable and don't get reprinted into oblivion. As if.
Yeah.
It turns out the artworks are drawn by like not well. It's basically like a crypto coin but with cards, with physical cards that you can actually play. Because like it was basically just a big Ponzi scheme when you think about it. Because like you were trying to get on in it like soon. So when it will eventually get huge, because everyone had like a vested interest in making the game big.
Oh god.
It
where
would,
am I?
you know, go super. They spent so much time and effort on like the first edition cards and the foil cards and the reprint policy, and no actual time spent on like how do we make a compelling game in the first place. And of course, it failed really hard because the only people who were buying the game were the people who were thinking of getting big money out of it. They also did an NFT at some point because, of course, Grifter's Paradise. So the fact that you can now just buy this fucking lot of boxes for dirt cheap, it's just so funny to me. I just want one.
Fair.
I would like at least two. One to keep sealed because it's funny, and one to actually open and play because I like playing with card games.
Fair. I thought about it too. I don't stream enough for it, lol. Wait, what was that in regards to? Um, as previously established earlier today, I have like the memory of the goldfish unless it comes into the
So-
long term.
Saying, there's a video by the Polarian community college professor called "Are Magic the NFTs worth buying?" And the first example he does is like Magic Online cards. They are, you know, non-fungible cards. They have gameplay effect because owning a dual land in MTGO has gameplay ramification. You can play with it. You can sell it because in MTGO you can sell every item for money. So like technically, yes, MTGO was the true NFT, the
Oh,
OG
God.
NFT.
Also, yeah. So, I'm not like I didn't forget. I'm just dumb, and for some reason thought you were referring to a game or something, and not the headbats. It's fine. It's fine.
I hate all of these. Hello, comrade. How's it going? Do you also approve of me buying a stupid capitalistic card game designed to be a grift
Oh.
just for lulz? It's dead now. I'm not like whoever I'm buying it from is selling it as a loss. I am not enriching any scammer. If anything, I'm making the victims lost less bad. No, are they really victim? They took part in the scam. Like they were trying to be rich. Like this is not a.
I feel sorry for them.
Saga
Actually, you know what? No, they can go fuck themselves.
But like, if it was like Battle Spirit Saga where they're selling at a loss because the game is basically dead, and it's just stores stuck with like some boxes that Bandai basically forced them to buy, I would understand. But like with MetaZoo, you like the only reason you bought MetaZoo was because you thought it was gonna go up. There's no fucking way you would look like a first edition Sans box or something. I am worse. I saw first edition Cryptid Nation. Like, bro, what the fuck? First edition box of the first set? Damn, no one really wants that shit, huh?
Apparently. Silly. I'll have you know I'm a silly Billy, not just a silly.
Damn.
Oh. I messed up.
Mono today? Oh, I'd love to.
Oh yes, I make sure. Such a mistake.
Damn, I got fucked here. Yep, I'm gonna be lost.
Yes, I stole the win.
You made me go last now.
Oh.
I'm starting to get
I did what I had to. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's the game.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, I hate all of these. Ass is gone.
No.
Bye bye. Bye, cows.
Okay. Later, Cass.
Yeah.
Oh, I really messed up.
I got to make some soup. Right? Wait, what? What? Oh, soup real quick. Yep. I didn't know the RQ.
I realized I forgot to check when that comic festival was happening this month. Oh god. I should really check that, probably after this race. I was like, oh, I won't go to it, like, it's a bit too inconvenient, like, in, September, so it's like, oh, I'll go to it in October. October's nearly over. Oh, god. I think it'd probably be the last week or something, so I should be fine. Actually, wait, no, would that be this week? Or would it be... Oh. I made the classic blunder. I shot 2 rockets, and then they just hit each other.
You sent more rockets than me? Like so much?
I mean... I mean, who else am I gonna hit, Ash?
Yourself?
I mean, I think I almost did. God, that reminds me, I need to try and, like, make... I have too many ideas that I'm like, I need to commit to one, but... Why does everything you do in life have to be a gamble?
I don't know.
Let me check that, though.
Look at all the booty.
Have you looked at all the booty?
Wait, what?
My character when he wins says, look at all the booty.
Oh. Oh, did I already miss the October one? Oh, God. It's saying it's, like, in December. Okay.
Oh, fuck you. Chemical facility? Seriously? No. Game, can you give me good mops?
The game's been really stingy with good... I didn't pick that. Okay, well, too late. Oh, god damn it. I was all tabbed.
Damn it! That was free! I still fucked it up.
I mean, you still got the boost, though.
Yeah, but that was 2 seconds too slow.
Oh. Oh wait, I just checked the category section, and it's a little funny to see 2K people are streaming web fishing. I mean, web fishing is popping off. Like, I see everybody's playing it. Like, Jello Apocalypse streamed it recently. Like, that little cat fishing game is, like, everywhere now. When are we streaming web fishing, Ash?
When they make a good fishing game.
They did, though.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
You don't understand because you haven't played Undertale 2 yet.
You know what? You're right. But you just said when they make a good fishing game, but then that implies Undertale
Yeah, but
2
that's not
isn't either
multiplayer.
because there's yet to be one.
Huh?
You just said like when they make a good fishing game, but then like that implies there's never been one. So how is Undertale 2 a good one if you just said there
Well,
isn't
okay,
one?
we can play Undertale 2.
Okay.
No multiplayer though. I don't know how you wanna play that. You wanna race it?
Well, you didn't specify multiplayer. I was just pointing out the inaccuracy of what you were saying.
Is it a good fishing game? I don't know. Didn't look like it. I should try it, but
All the booty.
it's not Undertale 2.
I mean, to be fair, it's just very casual, like relaxing, chill out kind of game. Like to be fair, I did immediately see the fishing mechanics of being like, I'm enjoying this, but I'm like 90% sure Ash is gonna refuse to play it because of that.
I just want a good fishing minigame.
I mean, fair.
Undertale 2 is canon? Of course. I never played Combo Friend, which is like the previous game from Tom Dude, Diesel, whatever. I should.
Yeah.
One day I will.
I was thinking of like adding the new game they're working on that's on Steam to my wish list.
Oh, Gimmico?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a GMTK global
Just
fight game
update.
jam. Did you not play the demo?
No. Well, like, sure, I haven't played Undertale 2 even yet, so like...
Well, Gimmico's not like a sequel, it's a different game.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, it's like, if I haven't played Undertale 2, then like, well, what are the odds I play the demo for the game, the next game they made?
No, I mean, they're different. Like, one is a game you can play in like a couple hours, the other is like a epic adventure.
I mean, fair.
With
Meanwhile,
multiple
like,
endings, shall I say? 'Cause-
Meanwhile, like, what was it, Big Reel or whatever that 3D platformer is, where it's like, here's the demo, it's like 72 hours.
Wait, which one is that?
Like the one you were streaming before, like you have the fishing hook and you like catch things, it's like Big Reel or something.
Huh?
The 3D platformer, it was like a collectathon.
Oh, that one! Yeah, the demo was pretty long. I finished, but I didn't 100% it. Because honestly, like if it was get all the fish, I was okay with it. But it's get all the fish and all the coins. I'm like, no, fuck that. Sorry. The coins are just too annoying to get.
Fair. Wow, that actually hit. Nice. Mistakes have been made.
But yes.
Perfect.
Fuck off.
I passed the egg bug. They wanted to take me with
from the
them.
developer, I'm sorry. Like, they couldn't figure out good mechanics, so they made a bad game.
Wait, femboy fishing? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, a game that of course I was gifted to be my Sentai because I would never buy it on my own.
I mean, to be fair, that does sound very much like something Sentai would gift you, yeah. Monochrome was literally trying to get Les to play web fishing last night and mouthwashing, or buy it at least. So, well then. I mean, mouthwashing is extremely good, but it's also the issue of I know I'll never buy it because, like, I watched the full playthrough from, like, Cyan and Idge playing it, so... extremely good horror game, but like, you know, it's I already know everything that happens, and that's kind of like the whole deal of the game.
Oh, I'm gonna be lost because of a fucking bumper, of course. Goodbye.
I would say you'd be close to actually like maybe enjoying mouthwashing ish because it's like it's
Mouthwashing.
psychological horror, but it has like no jump scares apart from like I think 2 sections of the game that get very spooky. Um, so I feel like if it wasn't for those 2 bits of the game, you might actually have liked it. It's basically like a crew of a transport ship crashes, and it's like basically they're just trapped in the middle of space, and then they're just like waiting to, like it's a doom scenario where they're all like pretty much like going to die no matter what they do, and like how they come to terms with that, or like, you know, what's happening, and then like, you know, relations between the crew. Because, like, they're holding out hope, but it's like, you know, it could be like a year before they're found or something, and then they're gonna run out of oxygen long before then. Stole it. Yes, let's go!
I accidentally found myself in dirt, so I could not accelerate enough.
Aha! Dirt has given me the advantage. God, I can't wait to see Les's drawing when it's finished.
Who's drawing?
An artist I know from like the Chasm server, that like Minty's group, like Minty's in a VTuber group called Chasm, and it's their Discord. There's a few people on it, and one of them's an artist called Les who streams. But after I did that last like drawing of me and Minty, Les just went like, "Hey, can I draw the two of you?" And we were like, "Sure." And now it's just like the anticipation of seeing the drawing. That all we know is it's going to involve the two of us. It's exciting to get fan art, because I like never get fan art. It's very rare.
To be honest, you compensate really well.
Yeah. I think like most of the fan art I've received was from like your big streaming event where like you had the rewards for like drawing certain things, and then I was just thrown in a few of them as an extra gag.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, it was very funny, but like it's like, what was it like?
You adapted from Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I was literally about to
specified
say.
which one.
Thank you for the posture check. I needed it. Ow. I'm gonna sneeze now. It's the one that like.
For who wasn't there, which is probably like 2 people, and 2 people were present, so off of the chat probably. I had a stream. I think it was for my birthday, and I had like goals because I don't like having sub goals. Because I don't want people to just give a bunch of money. So I put up challenges. It was like beat me at chess and things like that. And if you reach a certain threshold, you would get something. It's like subathon goals, but without the subs. And one of them was to draw a piece of art. And you had several possible topics. So you could draw your OC cosplaying Ash. You could draw Ash cosplaying a character of your choice, or you could draw Enfield as Dante from Devil May Cry. That was a bonus one because I thought it was funny. Here comes a couple drawing. Sentai drew me as Fi Yen from Virtualon. Sunrat drew Isaonosi, dressed as me. Then fucking Sonic comes in and makes this fucking comic with like all of them. It's me dressed as, I think it was Green from Pokemon Green. himself dressed as me, and then a fucking like it wasn't you weren't even properly
Yeah,
done.
it
was
wasn't
like a,
me. It was a cardboard cutout of me as
cardboard cutout
Dante
of
from
you
Devil
as
May Cry.
Dante from that, like, and just scored a fuck ton of points all at once. He has the gamer mind. He saw the loophole and he immediately executed on it. And of course I counted it.
I mean, you gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah, you have to absolutely respect that.
I mean, you can argue
I
every
completely
frame
didn't
of the
think about
comic
that. I
is a
didn't think that
separate
someone
drawing.
could draw
I
multiple things in one drawing.
Oh, I fucked up. No. There are things like that can be fun and chaotic, definitely. Actually, I should have done something like that for my birthday now I think about it, instead of just streaming like fucking, what was it? Kingdom Come Deliverance, where I was like, I'll play this until some people show up and then I'll swap to like a multiplayer game, and then it was like, a bunch of people did show up, but because I streamed for like almost 12 hours, and it was always like one person at a time, so it was never enough to like swap to a game. Or like none of them were sticking around long enough.
But like I planned for it.
Yeah.
24-hour stream, that I knew that meant that some people that couldn't usually not come to my stream because of time zones could. And that I would access to specific people. So for example, I, did a thing with Sentai where we played Robot Alchemic Drive. I can never call up with Sentai because the hours never work out.
Fair.
I will never do it again though. 24-hour streams are too much.
Oh god, yeah, I can imagine. I feel like I'd like to attempt it at some stage, but then it's just the issue of like I'd need to be like moved out or something. I would, unless I like whispered like for 12 hours, which does not seem ideal. I don't know. I feel like I could do it without like not too much issue. Well, actually, maybe if I was younger, I feel like I might actually start dozing off. But I don't know. It's a case of I just need to be like engaged enough the full 24-hour. Oh, excuse me. But then like the issue is like, how do I remain engaged if I'm like probably going to be mostly by myself the entire time?
I have to look up what they did for my birthday. I don't know if I still have the channel and stuff. Probably not. Oh, I do have a channel called 24-hour stream. Never mind.
Are things
okay,
like...
yeah, so...
Oh, yeah, no,
okay. So Sonic did 5 things at once. Because one of them was make a Ash-themed meme. And he made the fucking... What's it called? Like... I think it was like the Padme Amidala meme from Attack of the Clones.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly. Oh no, it's on my website. But yeah, so the challenges were draw your OC cosplaying Ash, draw Ash cosplaying your favorite video game character, draw Ash in a video game like Minecraft, Animal Crossing, etc. Make Ash in meme, draw Enfield as Dante from Devil May Cry, come on stream and beat me at chess, or come on stream and show me something, you being cool or something. And the callouts were Jackbox, which... Did we do Jackbox? I'm pretty sure we didn't.
I thought we did Jackbox. I thought we did Jackbox.
We did? I don't remember at all.
Or, well, actually, no, maybe not. No, I'm getting mixed up. I think I was thinking of Kiona.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did Jackbox. Robot Alchemic Drive with Sentai. We did Towerfall. I remember that. Towerfall was great.
Towerfall was so good.
We never brought... One of the options was Celeste Hide and Seek, which we didn't bring it back. The Gathic phone didn't do it. Unfortunate Spaceman sadly didn't do it.
Yeah, I still want to play it.
I don't remember if we did anything. I played a lot
Like,
of like Open TTD and other randomness games. I played a bit of, you know, One Step
Yeah.
from Eden. That was an evergreen for me.
Yeah, see, like, I've been mentioning, like, Unfortunate Spaceman to some people still, but then it's like, I think I checked the Steam page, and apparently it's, like, mostly negative now, and I don't know if that's because the servers are dead, or if the game got
Did
bad.
we lose our chance?
Well, like, if it's a case of the servers are dead, we probably would be able to just host our own, so it wouldn't be a problem. Like, I think that would be the case, but,
We
like...
have to see what the... Oh, you mean general? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, it's hard to say, or, like, you know... Because, like, eventually a game would die, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't play it, but... doesn't stop the negative reviews. I didn't look into it too
Dude,
much
it's a
to
free
actually
game.
find out.
Wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, if you paid for a game and the servers are dead, and it's multiplayer only, I could understand, but it's just fucking free, who cares? Among Us Imposter Syndrome. And I still maintain that a private PlayStation 13 server could be fun, just to learn the rules, you know?
Yeah.
To mess with things. Because that's how I learned PlayStation. I didn't go into the ring immediately. I got a couple of my friends. We spun up a local server, no traitors or anything. We still fucked up because like someone like fucked up something, and we had to make surgery on him, and we just made it worse every time. Like, eventually we just gave up, let him die, and revive him as a robot. But we had to learn all the stuff, and we did it in like a pretty handy environment.
When you
like,
kill your
stress-free.
patient, because it's easier to make him RoboCop than to heal him.
It is so much easier to make someone into a robot than to
Oh.
heal them.
Damn, I wish I didn't miss that boost.
Oh my god, I had Daytona USA Karaoke as a goal.
Like, I know
Thank
with,
God I didn't
like,
get
let's say Among Us, like, with Among Us, I would even rather play, like, a card game version like Avalon than actually playing Among Us.
You know what one of
Oh.
the goals was for the Sabaton?
But...
Ash learned Mahjong, and we didn't reach it. I just did it on my
And yeah,
own.
it was an inevitability.
Man, if only I knew how much I would love it. How much of a degenerate I would become. We've seen times when I was like, with like innocent. Oh, what the fuck? I was reposting the pics from Twitter, and now they're all dead links. Thank you, Elon.
Well,
Okay, I found the art. So art is worth twice. I made it twice. I don't remember why I made it worth twice. So Sentai got 2 points for drawing the cosplay pic. Maru... Oh, right, Maru also draw... LC as Ash. Then we have Elvo making the meme. Then we have Sonra playing Tada, and then we have Sonic doing the Madlet thing. Sonic did 7 points all at once.
goddamn. Sonic Chan was on a mission.
So the total tally for art points was 14, which means Sonic contributed half of the total score
In one post.
in one post.
Oh my god.
Absolute grind set.
Oh. Oh god. Server?
Seven, that is working for me.
Oh no, my internet is dying.
Oh yeah, your model is also dead on stream.
Oh,
alive
it's shooting
again.
on my screen. I think
Oh, never
it's
mind.
just saying like I'm dropping frames because my connection's gone bad.
Oof.
How long has that been going on for? Did it just start happening? What the hell? We could be eating up all my internet.
It's After Effects, back from the dead.
That'd be my PC, not my internet.
Maybe your PC cannot process the packets in time because After Effects is logging them out.
Oh my god, After Effects. I keep yawning. Oh, I set you off. I'm sorry, Vinci. I was yawning, so now you're trapped in a yawn loop. I'm a monster. Oh god. Ow.
Damn. After Effects is updating and needs to ban it.
After it's like lap, I'm gonna check in case Steam started a download or something it shouldn't have.
Oh yeah, I put Steam to say auto download at like 3 a.m.
No, I don't
Never
leave my
doing anything
PC on
important at 3
overnight,
a.m.
so. No, it's not downloading anything. Actually, sure, if YouTube Studio's open, it wouldn't start downloading anything, I think. I mean, and Task Manager says I'm only using like 4% of my network, so it's not me. Either that or like just the internet provider's fucked up again.
Hey, is it dead? Oh, server's dead. Oh wait, you're still... Okay.
Hello?
Are you still raising? Or is your Twitch just so much behind? Yes, your Twitch is very
It
much
could just
behind.
be so far behind because of the lag.
I think
I'm
it might be
dropping
worth it to stop
0.9
streaming and
frames.
restarting, so at least you sync it up.
Oh, well, like stop and then restart my stream?
Yeah. Because otherwise it
Sure.
will be like several minutes behind.
It's taking a while to stop the stream.
Oh, you can just do it. You can just click it again to force it.
Oh, okay, and then restart it.
It does that to make sure that the last few seconds are transmitted, but you don't want that because you're gonna stream anyway.
Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Please double check your stream key. If it is correct,
What?
there may be a problem connecting to the server.
Oh, the internet might just be dead.
Cute.
I mean, you can just retry.
There don't seem to be any issues with my internet, though.
Wait, I'm
I think
streaming
it might be
forever?
just the stream server.
Do I also have problem 6? Guess I wouldn't know if I was having. OBS says everything is fine. Okay. We have a Mario.
Yes, you have a me.
Okay, there we go. It's back up now. I swapped the server. And
We're
actually,
having
that
internet
seems to be
issues,
better.
We're like you.
I think it's just the server I was connected to and streaming on died.
Damn,
Genuinely, I
Glitch
think that
quality,
was
huh?
just it.
it is die.
Um,
No reason given.
Cause like it's like only 3 bars, but like that's better than it dying. Oh, never mind, it's
Oh,
dying
my bad.
again.
Yeah, I just
Oh my
noticed. Oh, it's back.
Oh, it's dying even worse now. It's 10.2% of frames.
Oh god.
Hell. Oh god.
You wanna end it
Maybe I
early?
should-
Even though it's just called Mario.
I mean, I could just raid you.
I mean, if you don't wanna try again, I guess.
But I don't know how I'd try again, because it's like, I'd have to restart the stream a few times, and that'd just be very annoying.
Up to you.
Um.
Oh, you know what we could do? If you raid me, we can do party mode.
Oh, sure.
It would be funny, right?
Yeah.
How was the way invite Enfield?
Uh.
Yeah, invited. I think you have to do accept. Or accept invite, I don't remember.
Okay, let me enter game and then accept invite.
It might be
I
accept
don't
invite
remember.
altogether. One word, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, there we go.
anything but Chemical Factory.
My screen
Okay,
is now
well, we'll
white,
raid
so
Ash
hopefully it works.
to
The
because
game
my
was Chemical
stream is
Factory.
dying, or the server is dying.
Okay.
I cannot
well,
see anything, so
There we
hopefully.
go. Send everyone
Oh
over.
wait, my screen is completely white. I have to quit out of the game. Sorry.
Oh god.
Bruh.
I'll join back.
Well.
Oh, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Let me show you.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
Total Rebounding Ring Racers. Never heard of it. Was it light? Wait. Let me do something.
Pre-checkout seems considered.
There you go. You forgot to give a raid message.
God damn it.
Okay, I have to invite you again now.
Okay.
Invite Enfield.
Or wait, I can just do that. There we go.
Yeah, let's go. I have it.
You
Okay.
can spectate and watch me play.
Great.
But I don't get to play.
Oh, that's great that I can just spectate and watch someone play.
I like how you're spectating me, so it's just a double screen.
Well, I have
Of
direct
me.
around, but the game automatically picks you to spectate.
I thought you can swap between players though.
You can, but you can also just enable director mode, where the game just chooses who to
Oh.
spectate for you, and it just goes back and forth. Pretty nice.
I think it might be defined to me because I'm in the party though.
No, not for you. It's not you. The bottom is you, because we're in party mode.
Yeah, but I'm watching the top screen and it's not left from
Okay,
spectating
it's not
me.
always you. Like right now it's you, but before it was also Camu, for example.
I've
Now
only
it's
seen it
Keke.
be me since we went into a party. Unless maybe it's a glitch, I don't know.
could be a
Like on
glitch.
my side, it's
It could be very much a glitch. On my screen, you're only sometimes on top.
yeah, it's only been me this entire time. Unless
you
can
have
I
double vision.
change
It's
it?
like it's like
Yeah.
stereoscopy, but the wrong way around.
Oh yeah, sure. Like yeah, I'm watching your stream and it is a different screen, but on my screen it is just me twice.
It's probably to like
God.
cheating, maybe. I don't know.
You can watch how bad I suck at this game directly, Ash. Oh god. Outside of replays. Oh yeah, I guess I'll close out all my stuff, seeing I don't really need it open anymore. Oh, actually, I'll reopen OBS and put it back onto like auto.
Half of the lobby has rejoined.
We're in. I
Happened
don't
to
remember if I like this map.
I wanted
We
to the one that directly next to it, but this one good as well.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, boy.
I love party mode so much.
What's the difference?
It's basically
It's split
screen,
screen.
but over the network. So we're currently playing as if we were in the same room with split screen multiplayer, but we're actually
Oh.
It's fun. It's completely useless, but it's fun. You can do like screen peeking and whatnot.
The screen
You also
peeking.
get a
Hell
specific,
yeah.
because it is a split screen session, you also get a specific pointer telling you what the other is. If it's on screen.
I mean, this is extremely good if you're like collaborating and it's like only one player is like streaming.
Yeah, I like it.
Like right now, because my stream like server died. Oh.
I think I'm doing battle must be cursed though. You can just see where the other is.
Oh yeah. Well, you can see that on the mini map anyway.
Right, I guess. Because yeah, I guess it doesn't matter actually. I don't know, it's the kind of feature that doesn't make sense for like a big game to implement because there's no no sane reason to have it, but there are many non-sane reasons to want it. And that's why fun games do it.
Well, I mean, isn't the main reason like just basically be like, well, I guess it's more for like console games,
I
but
feel
like it's the idea
no,
that
I
you can
feel
do
like-
cast co-op.
No, split screen like over the network makes no sense.
Well, yeah, over the network it makes no sense, but like
No,
in
actual split screen
person,
of course
yeah.
makes sense. But I'm talking about, you know, the specific feature. I feel like this is something they made only because they knew they could and it was funny.
Fair.
They did the funny.
Oh.
I would again not have non-paid multiplayer. Man. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Damn it.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn it.
Remember when Halo Infinite was like, hey, we're gonna have split screen co-op, and then it released, and then it had no split screen co-op?
Man.
Look at all the booty.
The joys of modern gaming.
A great game that is Halo Infinite.
Yep. That didn't have the most pointless narrative where nothing happened.
It's kind of upsetting because the open world wasn't like nice. Like it was menial task like every open world, but at least if you tackle it with a friend, it's a nice time waster.
Yeah, it's just a case of like they needed to put all that effort into the open world, into the linear levels, and then also like into the fucking writing.
But I think the open world was low effort, but it's like there's difference. Like depending on what you want to do, you might need more or less effort to obtain a similar like result. And open world is often like, you know, shitted on for being like usually a lot of mileage for low effort. But I also think that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think if you can have free, like if you can make the players happy with doing less work, I feel like that's a good thing that you should be doing.
How do I get it?
Well, like the issue with the open world was the fact that like all you could unlock was like weapons and vehicles. But they barely influence the linear levels, because the linear levels just give you weapons, and it's none of the ones you unlock from like the open world. It's like you play the open world so you can unlock a tank, so you can use a tank in the open world, or you could just find a tank in the wild. Like. That's what you do the open world for. You do the open world to unlock things to play around with in the open world that like are basic shit in any other Halo game.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't put enough effort in the open world, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking like Final Fantasy 15, my beloved. But like you can clearly tell that like the open world require less work than the linear stuff, because the linear stuff is full of like very epic cutscenes, you know, and whatnot. But the open world is just nicer. It's very short, like quests with nice writing. You know.
Yeah.
While the linear gameplay is just like
Meanwhile,
yeah, it's the thing, but the writing is just bad. And it's just.
Meanwhile, oh yeah, sorry, I'll let you finish.
I feel like doing a linear story good requires way more effort than making an open world game that's good.
Yeah. You basically just need to hit the key points, and then the in-between's just the open world stuff that could be like anything.
Yeah.
But like, meanwhile, you have like Halo Infinite, where it was like, okay, how are we gonna show the players the story? Audio logs everywhere, and then we weren't bothered to listen to any of them. But apparently that's where I don't even know if that's even where all the plot was, but I can only imagine that's where it is because it wasn't in the main game. Because
I feel like something that video games have forgotten, which only like through indie stuff has remembered, is that sometimes giving less is way better. Like,
yeah,
quest markers. Why? Get rid of them. Like, why would you want a quest marker? If you want to make your game like appeal to literally the minimum common denominator when it comes to like your audience, then it makes sense. But man, I feel like if a game just decided let's just not have them and just make sure that the rest of the game is like tailored for it could work without quest markers, like I don't know, I'm Morrowind.
Okay, so here's an example. There's actually a funny example to do with that. So Red Dead Redemption 2 has the option to turn off like map markers, like you know, like the quest.
Oh
like, you have to go here.
Oh no!
Nakey Jakey did a video on it, and he turned off the map markers, being like, "This is exactly how I wanted to play Red Dead 2. This is like my my dream game. I can use my knowledge of the map to like find locations and complete objectives." Then he did a mission where it was like hide the wagon in the like swamp or whatever. And then he kept trying to find the hiding places, and no matter where he hid it, it would not count, and like the mission would not progress. After like 30 minutes, he gave up, turned on the map markers, and it wanted him to hide it in the open in the middle of the swamp.
So that's where I say that the game has to account for not having markers. And why you cannot just pretend that the UI doesn't exist.
But then the thing is, it's like a lot of games make their games too linear, where you have to have the map markers because
I see map markers. So I think map markers were like created out of like, you know, trying to make a game more appealing, and then became their own trap. Because like you can be lazy if you use map markers.
Exactly.
Why would I write dialogue for an NPC to give you directions when I can just tell you, just follow the fucking marker?
Yep. Feels like
my internet did not want to play this
the value. And I was having like a discussion with Zero about PlayStation 13 and like how every menial task in PlayStation 13 is incredibly complex and like it can fuck you up. I was like, yeah, that's just bad design. I was like, no, that's exactly what the game is trying to do. Like, it's trying to create an artifact, like a real, like, learning curve. It's not giving, like, it's not telling you you cannot hack this door because you lack some number skill that you have to grind off. It's like you literally have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
By not
I think I just murdered a player.
It's forcing you to learn. And same thing for like not giving you a map screen. That way you have to just fucking learn the layout.
Yeah.
Like I know most of the stations by heart because I've just played a lot.
Well, it's a case of like it's why you wouldn't see like a AAA studio making a game like Morrowind in this day and age.
Yeah, it would
Because
be
to make
inaccessible.
Morrowind, you can't have voice acting because there'd be way too much dialogue and it would be impossible. Which is why like a lot of RPGs kind of get more and more stream. Like a lot of RPGs only have like a few options because they have to have voice acting for everything. Because if you don't have voice acting, then it's a terrible game. Like in this day and age. Even though, like, no voice acting opens the floodgates for, like, endless possibility. It's also, to have a game not need map markers, you need it to be very, like, structured a different way, where it's,
Yeah.
like, if there's an objective, it's, like, you have to make sure it's, like, very specific in the explanation, and it's easy to find. But then, like, you know, if you just put on a map marker, you can just do whatever. Like... It's actually insane how, like, lazy Bethesda is, because YouTube Shorts will not stop recommending me videos about Bethesda's gun design.
Really?
Bethesda's gun design is insane for how, like, terrible it is. So, like,
Okay.
they fucked up a double-barreled shotgun.
Interesting.
Wow.
They fucked up a double-barreled shotgun. So the way they did that is a common motif with Starfield was all the guns were like kind of like more rectangular or square in design,
Okay.
including the barrels, which are square. So
Oh.
you flip open the double barrel, you see the two square like cylinders, and then you put in two round rifle cartridges into the gun. So not shotgun shells. They're also round but trying to fit into a square hole. And then like when you shoot the
Okay,
gun
but to be
and
fair,
the bullets
everything goes into the squirrel.
Yes.
yeah, okay. Technically you're correct, but that does not work well for a gun. But then you have the
I mean,
fact
either way,
that
like, even if the bullet was square, there would still be issues, because, like,
oh yeah.
kind of like rotate in place. How do you add spin to a rectangle, like, square thing?
Yeah, no, it makes like absolutely no sense. But like it's even all the way back to Fallout 3 when they make the laser rifle. It had no iron sights because they never considered like a gun needing an iron sight. And then like Obsidian, almost as a joke, added in a mod for the like a weapon modification you can buy for the laser rifle that just adds iron sights to it. Because they knew that was like fucking insane. But so basically those Bethesda are just like, what would look cool even if it made no sense, and don't consider anything else. But then so you fire the double-barreled shotgun and you reload it. So then you like flip the gun down, the shells shoot out, but as I said before, the shells are rifle cartridges. And also they still have the bullets at the end. So apparently the bullet never fired. And do you want to know how Bethesda fixed it in a later patch?
How they fixed it?
They fixed it by making it that there's no bullets don't eject from the gun. They just disappear. Because they don't have to fix it if it just no longer is a part of the game.
Yeah, the lazy motherfucker stuff.
Yeah.
I speak
Well, I mean,
laziness.
Bethesda are infamous for even in like conference talks that they talk about how basically they expect the modding community to do most of the work for them. Like, not even
Yeah,
a joke, like literally.
I heard that, yeah.
Like, lead designer of the, or like one of the main designers of the Thief franchise works on Skyrim, is head of the division working on stealth. Yeah, we could have added in all of the cool stuff that the Thief games had, and we could have done it. but then we kind of thought about it and realized modders would add that in like a month. So like, why bother? And then lo and behold, the modders did it in like a month. So like, there was no point to really add that to the game, you know?
Except I feel like Starfield didn't really hit.
I'm starting to get
Well, I
Did
think I
people
don't
finally
even
get
like
sick of it?
does Starfield even have a modding community? Because I'm pretty sure it was such a bad game that it's not even worth modding.
Maybe. I'm sure there is at least some mod.
It hasn't been
Probably.
a while.
But yeah.
I know early on it was mostly not safe for work mods that instantly got like taken down by Bethesda.
Because it always is. Not the word mod.
Okay, I kind of want to
Like-
compare, like, on Twitch, who's playing Starfield versus who's playing Skyrim. I want to see how big the difference in numbers is.
Sure, I'm not streaming right now. I can check.
I mean, that's because you're not streaming.
Uh,
Okay, so we have 100. Okay, we have. how many
Okay,
channels?
you're doing
It
it.
doesn't tell me how many channels. It tells me how many viewers.
Oh, I got mixed up on whose screen was who.
Oh, the music on the style is nicer than I remember.
Like, I remember playing Starfield because I had like Game Pass for like a month, so I gave it a go, and I was like, I could see myself theoretically liking it, but all of the issues with every Bethesda game just kind of ruin it and make it not worthwhile to like keep playing. Like, I could see it being like a terrible alpha, and if you were to ignore any story, plot, or characters, you could see the potential, but like...
I've become full degenerate, and I don't remember what's the last AAA title I played. Even Nintendo stuff I don't play anymore.
You know, I think I
Yeah.
play today because I keep connecting.
The funny thing is, it's like, I really like the Call of Duty Black Ops storyline. Like, I really enjoyed playing through the campaign of Cold War. So I was considering buying the new Call of Duty. But one, it's $80 at full price. Fuck
It's
that.
also like not the same studio because Black Ops is Treyarch, and the Modern Warfare are made by Infinity Ward.
No, the new one is Black Ops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the new Black Ops just came out, and it's a continuation of Cold War, which is the one I like last played. I completely skipped all of the Modern Warfare ones. But like, the issue is it's $80 full price. Fuck that. And also, it's almost like 200 gigabytes
Oh,
for
yeah.
one game. Like, I'm not filling up my like fucking SSD with one game. Just because they have to accommodate for people with like 8K monitors and not have it be an
mostly
optional
because
download or
They use
whatever.
the game to so the Call of Duty thing is that when you download Call of Duty, you're also downloading Warzone. You're downloading the multiplayer. Like, they force you to
Oh,
download a
God.
bunch of stuff all at once.
Yeah. I love how Master Chief Collection just had it that you could pick and choose what you downloaded. So, you know, if you only wanted to play the multiplayer, you just download the multiplayer. If you just want to play the campaign, you just download the campaign.
Yep.
Wish more games would do that.
Yeah, that sounds complicated.
Yep. Hell, even Halo Infinite had that, where you could download just the campaign or like just the multiplayer or whatever. Well, I think it was either the multiplayer and campaign or just the multiplayer, because it was like the campaign was DLC. Oh, excuse me. Kind of funny to think about.
So we have, I think, 35 people streaming Starfield. I think that's probably more than Skyrim then.
I feel like that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I
think
had a
at least
feeling
enough
that Skyrim
people-
would be insanely
They're
high.
streaming Skyrim Special Edition.
Oh yeah, it would be special edition.
I don't the original Skyrim. Do they have people still play that?
Well, the thing is about
Yeah,
like
about the Oblivion mod that Terry Pratchett had a fucking hand in.
yeah, I saw like that video come up. I meant to finish watching the video,
There's a
and
video
apparently it
about
was
it?
like,
I read like a blog article.
oh, like someone made a video, probably ripping off the blog article, probably knowing the internet. But yeah, I was like, I did not know Terry Pratchett was like a really big gamer and like played the hell out of Oblivion.
Just went and made requests to modders.
Yeah. But what was it?
Hey, the thing is, all the stuff he was asking about, some of them were for like because he was getting Alzheimer. And like, they're all features that, man, I would actually fucking love in a fucking companion. Like because he was getting Alzheimer, he was asking for like, hey, can you make a feature of this companion where I can ask them to take me out of the dungeon and would just guide me out to the exit because I would forget the path. I'm like, that's such a fucking great idea for an NPC. It makes them so much like I always found that most companions in video games in general lack too much agency.
Yeah, like
that
that seems like an extremely good idea,
Final Fantasy 15
especially if you combined it with like Morrowind not having any map markers, so you could actually get lost and not find your way out, and then you just have your companion assist you by remembering the way out.
I don't see how they can do that. I mean, if you're the game developer, you definitely can do that. If apparently a fucking modder did it, so
I mean, like, all you need is the nav mesh, and well, like, the thing is, it's like the map marker where the exit is, and you just tell the NPC to walk to that exit marker. Like, I don't think it's actually that complicated. I'm pretty sure it's actually super easy. At least for, like, the creation engine specifically. Because they have to make it that NPCs can, like, guide themselves through dungeons.
yeah,
like that's how enemies work and all
like,
that.
What if you get too far away from them, they have to reach you? They know how to traverse it.
Yeah.
But like it.
Not
My
perfectly,
problem is
but
more
like, good enough.
Like I know technically feasible. I feel like most people don't care though. And by people I mean developers. I feel like developers see companions as kind of useless. Like they don't understand the value that they can add.
Well, Bethesda definitely view them that way.
Yeah, but how many games are doing them properly? Because, like, again, I think the only game that did companion properly is Final Fantasy 15. In 15, they have a lot of agency. Like, they do whatever the fuck they want. The only other games where NPCs have a lot of agency is fucking The Sims. Like, and you can disable it, which is funny. You can make them
Yeah,
slaves.
because, like, to be fair, with most games, it's like, well, there are a few CRPGs where it's a case of, like, if you bring a certain party member with you, they will just do their own thing despite what you want and can completely fuck you over doing it.
That's great.
So, like, in, I can't remember a specific example, but, like, I remember playing a CRPG and I had like a favorite character I'd always bring with me, but they like really hated this one NPC and I said, sure, it'd be fine. Walk in the room, they immediately like gun him down and I'm in combat. So like a situation you could just talk and passively deal with, you are forced into combat because your NPC refuses to be peaceful.
That's
or like
funny,
your companion.
though. That's great.
Oh yeah, it's great. Like I think Baldur's Gate does it.
I think also Persona 3, the original, the end, you don't control the other party characters, so they just do whatever the fuck they want. Which apparently made a lot of people mad, which is why the remakes lets you do that.
Because yeah, people are just kind of like, but
I mean, to a point, if they do it badly, it's worse than not having.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure it's very common in RPGs. Like I think Star Wars: The Sith Lords 2 had it a bit, but it was more so in the plot. There'd be certain points that like certain party members would like leave and do their own thing, and you'd have to find out what the hell they're up to.
Oh. I mean, sorry, Deltarune Chapter 1 does it, where Lucy just start attacking everyone and you cannot tell her what to do. And I thought that was great.
Oh.
Yeah, if you wanna like go do the mercy save, you have to do it quick because she's gonna kill them. And you have to like in lore. There's a scene where she just goes, "Okay, I'll try listening to you. Violence maybe it's not the answer." But for one of the first parts, she just fucking walks her fucking axe at everyone. Wait, you can now control it.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of it. Like, I think Obsidian tend to do a lot of good stuff with their, like, companions. But, like, it's like, you know, stuff like if you make certain choices, it's like, they only work with you if you kind of share their goal. But if you work against it, they will just turn on you. Or, like, you know, leave the party because it's like, you know, like in Fallout, if you join the Caesar's Legion, then, like, party members that hate the Legion will just like leave. But that's very basic, to be fair. But I guess like with the companions with Obsidian, they usually give them their own quest lines that like they have agency in, because it's like you're following them around to help them to assist, but not have them deal with their own problems. Like Veronica's quest line from New Vegas. She's like a Brotherhood of Steel member, but she feels like their ways are outdated and they need to adapt to survive, or they're like doomed to like cease to exist. And she wants to visit like certain locations to like take inspiration from, essentially, or like kind of see how other people dealt with these problems to see how the Brotherhood could grow. And like, so like it's the companion doing all this, but you can like alter their perception by making some comments and kind of shift their worldview a bit. But like at the end of the day, they're the one that has the final confrontation with the Brotherhood of Steel, and they come to their conclusion. But you can just like lean it towards one direction. Like, I think you get 0 dialogue options in, like, when, like, Veronica confronts the Brotherhood about, like, things would be better this way, or we're all gonna be extinct if we don't. So, like, do you mean, like, would stuff like that count for what you're talking about?
Maybe. I just like the fact that I could treat NPCs are, you know, more than just inventory, an extra bag of inventory or whatever. It's just it's a major problem with Bethesda with that. But it just in a way that makes them look more like human almost.
Yeah, like Skyrim was like the absolute worst for that. I don't think Oblivion was much better, to be honest. I don't know about Morrowind. I don't think I've ever had a companion to Morrowind, but apparently they exist. Yeah, because it's just like they're just very like one note, and apparently that's by design. I think if I remember right, in Starfield, they're like have proper stories and like they have like stuff they do,
but it doesn't matter.
But
like it's
Bethesda. They don't understand what they're doing.
Bethesda is Bethesda.
Yeah.
Not much can be done here.
Like with Obsidian, at least they'll guaranteed be well written. With Bethesda, you know they're gonna be terribly written, and they're
I don't know. I already care less for story. If the interaction is built well, then that's great. And it's like the little things. Again, when I mentioned like Final Fantasy 15, the fact that you have one that just snaps pictures. And if you pay attention, you can see them in battle snapping those fucking pictures. Like that does so much.
It is the little things.
They just remind you that they exist and they're doing stuff.
Yeah. No, I messed up. Yeah, like I think Wasteland 3 did it a lot, where like certain NPCs would get involved, or like, you know, because it's almost a case of like you need to decide if you want to bring an NPC along because you want, like, you are agreeing with what they're planning to do, or like
the placement.
so you need to put thought into who you bring with you, because like they'll have their own views that could like alter how the scenario plays out. Because like let's say you have like
here right now.
like let's say you have like 10 companions you could pick from, and you can only bring like 4 or 5 with you.
Oh,
It's like
I'm so sorry.
But it's a case of you have to pay attention to their like personality and worldviews and like personal connections, because that can influence anything that happens. Like during like
I completely ruined that. Holy fuck!
oh,
I whipped
I think
one into last place.
oh god, part of the game.
Well,
The pre-rates are great.
I'll
You
go with
missed
the
it
same
because
as
you got like right next to me. So this
No, I
guy,
think I saw you when I was going across the finish line.
yeah, the
Like, 'cause I
shadow
think
player
I got third because he was gonna be third, but
Yeah, I
you
was
whipped
gonna be
him, so I
third.
got
Maybe
it.
it was gonna be second. Actually, it was overtaking me at like next to the finish line, and I was like, well, I have no rings. Let me charge a whip.
I mean, it worked out. Oh, damn it.
I think they just tried to push me and ended up faulting themselves.
I like how I keep looking at my monitor, expecting to see my stream chat, and then remember that I fucking stopped streaming because Twitch said no.
yeah, what stream chat are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh god. Do you have drift storage doing the things? You do not.
I am curious about Obsidian's new RPG though. Because it's gonna be like a first-person like action RPG, so it sounds like it would be like a theoretical. Oh, I got whipped. Damn. It sounds like it would be kind of like competition to Skyrim, I guess you'd say. I don't know enough about it to tell.
Skyrim is incredible.
Well, it's like they're both fantasy first-person and action RPGs,
Yeah, but
then
Skyrim is
like
like
that
how
might
old?
be. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like no studio's ever really tried to like make that kind of game, and like.
I mean, technically, Elder Scrolls 6 has been in development since forever.
Well, they said that like development won't actually start until Starfield releases. All they actually did was 3D scan like that gaming grandma
You don't
who
know,
like
but
plays
the best
like Skyrim all.
RPG to ever
So-
come out is actually from Ubisoft. They're gonna release that fucking Beyond Good and Evil 2 never.
God, I
think the
played
company
Beyond
has
Good
an
and Evil on
actual-
PS3
I think
years
the company
ago.
has a real possibility of going bankrupt before they release Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Well, I
Oh my
mean,
God.
yeah. Even if they go bankrupt in 100 years, they're not going to release that fucking game at this stage. What I want to know, right, is when Capcom are going to fix all of those games for Windows Live games they said they'd fix 3 years ago. Because apparently they're still updating those games on Steam. So supposedly that means they're still working on it. But it's taken them like 3 years to remove games for Windows Live. And like make them playable again. And I'm like, I want to play 4-player fucking Lost Planet 2 again. When can I do that? Please. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, perfect.
Ow.
Yeah, 6 out of 6.
Look at all the booty.
Look at
Perfect
all
map.
the booty.
I got all the lap points. Can I get a good map before we have to end?
Shuffle Square.
Yeah, well, like a Joy Police or something.
I feel like every week it's just, can we please get a good map? And it feels like it's just the same, like, half of the maps in the game that are, like,
got
not...
some Robotnik coasters and some test tracks, and just we're not getting them enough.
Yeah. I just remember some weeks we were getting mostly good maps, and then it's just like...
that there is
it's
a
just bad luck.
bias in the game. Well, at least I know it's on battle mode actually. I don't know if it's on race mode, but there is a bias for which map you get depending on number of players, because some maps don't work that well for big players. Well, it's actually it's both. It's some maps don't work well. It's on battle. There's some maps that don't work well if there's too many players, and some maps that don't work well if there's not enough players. But I don't know if they apply the same to race, because in race it kinda doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's like, oh god, I really hope they fucking release that stuff soon. Because, like, another game I'd love to stream 4-player co-op on top of, like, Lost Planet 2. Now, Lost Planet 2, because it's extremely good, but one, because it's extremely bad, I want to stream Operation Raccoon City.
Which one was that?
It was a, made by, like, an American studio, if I remember right. It is a military third-person shooter that is 4-player co-op of like a I guess you'd say alternate timeline of Raccoon City, where you're playing as a group of like Umbrella like military, and like the game ends with you choosing if you want to kill or save the survivors, being Leon and like Claire. And it's like one of those game choices where it's like the players who pick to save them and the players that pick to kill them have to duel to the death, and whichever side wins, their choice goes through.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like a generic third-person shooter, but it's just in Raccoon City, so it's like it's not good. But I'm also like I kind of want to stream it because of that. Oh. And then it also had like a DLC campaign where you played as like the U.S. military or whatever, and you'll work alongside like Jill Valentine to fight like Nemesis, I think.
Almost perfect.
Look at all the booty.
Yeah, what were the other games, actually? Those were, like, the main ones that came to my head. God, I feel like the instant Lost Planet 2 drops, if it does actually get fixed, I'm just gonna end up buying 3 copies instantly. That's how much I want to stream it with a full group. Oh God.
Oh,
Is the server dying for you?
no. You just, my party mode ended.
Okay, well, my
Oh.
game seems to have, like, frozen.
Oh,
Server is timed out. Okay, that happened before.
I have to get used to being the only player on the screen. What?
Guys, is there a point to me rejoining even?
If we're gonna do a map after this one, I want to do a Joy Police after this.
Oh, okay.
But no one has replied if they want Joy Police or not. And probably because they're playing.
Yeah.
That's got such a nice music.
One.
Damn it. Ooh, server started really laggy. For me as well. Ah,
Look at all the
right. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, what was it? Ultra Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter X Tech, and Lost Planet 2, and Operation Raccoon City. Yeah.
I won't set up the fucking thing because it'll take too much. We'll just play this for last.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I was thinking back on like Wasteland 3 because I'm going to be playing it again soon. I don't know if it's a CRPG, so I don't know if you'd ever play it, but I just need to say something absolutely hilarious about that game.
Sure?
There is a cult around Ronald Reagan, and they worship a
What?
giant statue of him that shoots laser eyes.
Sounds
The
kinda
fuck?
older, to be honest.
And like you go into their like the cult's like base, and then they have a bunch of like framed photos that are like framed like portraits they made, and it's like the meme shit of like it's Ronald Reagan riding a velociraptor with an M60 with the American flag behind him. Like
What the fuck, FPV? Once again, you fucked me over. I spawned you.
I feel like every time I use an SPB, it immediately hits me because it does like 3 loops and then hits me and goes off.
Yeah.
I assume you just got unlucky to hit you from behind, not that you spawned it and it went behind you to then hit you.
Oh!
Like, what the hell? Wait, you're first now, but is your SPB still there?
I hit with an Orbin at first place, and then they got hit by SPB. And I was
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I jig up.
Oh wait, we're
them.
third. Okay.
I'm also second, by the way.
Yeah, I thought you were first, but then I
Oh, I was
realized you're
first
not.
when you asked.
Okay. Ah, I
I'll take
fucked up
second.
right at the end. I fucked up so bad. I got the shortcut, hit the elevator in the middle by accident, so I bounced back and I went from like second or third to like fourth, and I'm like, oh man.
Well,
Uh, well,
it's time to go. I'm tired.
There.
I'll hit up Sig later for stuff. I'll need to like go grab some water and stuff. How are we raiding though?
That's the
I am the solo
question.
raider this time.
Yeah.
Let me see. So Chiron is playing Sonic X Shadow Generation. Who else is around? Is there anyone playing Ring Racers? Or am I the only one as usual? I'm the only one as usual. Even lonelier
You're
than
not
usual,
the only
actually.
one as usual. As usual, it's me and you.
IU is online and playing Final Fantasy 14. Maru,
God, I need to get back
Malandra,
to it,
no,
but
our
it's such
Maru,
a
the other
tired
Maru,
thing.
is playing Transformer games.
Where's the map then?
It's not like an NES Transformer game.
It's difficult to.
Let's go to Maru.
describe. I'm just trying to find a simple.
Like a picture.
Oh yeah, it's like a
picture,
yeah. Oh.
Didn't think it'd
I
be
need to
hard.
find a way to get the Ultra Magnus.
We're gonna
Like, I don't know
do-
if you've
With
seen, they
Chris
have these little
McFeely.
avatars
Who's
for each
that?
shatters
Yeah,
down,
like
underneath.
Christmas.
I need to find a way to
outfit.
put
That
the-
sounds familiar.
I'm
Is that
sure I
like-
can do it easily to put the combo in on Nazo Ultra Magnus
Okay,
sprite on
this
there.
is the great method.
I've been
If you
great,
don't have the
Tetris
emote,
Scarab.
you
How
can
are
get
you?
it for like
Thank
80 channel
you.
points. Because I
Oh,
can't
they're
make
like
it any
they're
cheaper.
like a Transformers
Oh, you're using
lore
another
channel or
emote. It's fine.
something.
Two pictures that this.
But yeah,
Oh.
I'll see you guys tomorrow for the dev stream where I will be actually doing development. I have a plan. I have everything. See you then. And next week is battle mode. Battle mode. I can't wait. I want
Battle mode. Battle.
I love having to wait a month. It hypes me up. You know. I don't think we will get tired of doing it just once a month. I think it'll be the perfect balance. Man, I can't wait for battle mode. Well, see ya.
Uh.